What is up everyone, Greg Nowacki here, and today I'm going to show you how to use Instagram story ads to get more followers on your profile. I love Instagram story ads for a couple different reasons. One, they're really engaging, they're super short, and the best part is they're really inexpensive to run. Now, when you're first starting out trying to build your profile, one of the things that you want to do is you want to get as much attention as possible. If at first you don't have a lot of money to spend on advertising, using Instagram story ads is a great strategy because really you can spend a couple dollars a day and you're going to get a ton of people seeing your profile. And that means you're getting more attention, but it's also that you're building a following. So what I'm going to show you today is a strategy that I use to get more followers on my account, and I use this for my clients as well. Now, depending on your budget, sometimes you can gain, a couple followers a day, or you could also be gaining thousands of followers a day. It really just comes down to how much you're spending on a daily basis. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into my computer. But if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and definitely give it a thumbs up. Alright, so now that we're in my computer, let me show you a campaign that I'm currently running for my own profile. That way you can get an understanding of how much I'm spending and how many people have been added. And then I'll show you how I've set it up, and then I'll show you guys how to set it up for yourself. So this is a campaign that I've been currently running for myself. I've only spent $43.25, got a relevant score of an 8, and I've reached over 140,000 people with over 4,000 link clicks and about 1 cent per link click, which is crazy to think about. You could even get this lower depending on if you increase the budget as well. So when I first started one of these campaigns, you always want to start it at around like $5 just to test to see if it's actually working. But you could imagine if you get it up to $10, $15, $20, $100 a day, how crazy it's going to be the amount of reach that you're going to be able to get and how many people are actually going to be going to your profile. Because at the end of the day, Instagram has like their own type of promotions to get more people to visit your profile. So if you've ever seen that button on the bottom right-hand corner of a post, you can see that it gives you 3 options, which is visit profile, reach more people around you, and then drive traffic to a website. But really at the end of the day, like the visit profile one, is not that effective because you're not able to really do a large enough target audience. They max you out at, I think it's like 10 interests or something like that. And so and the reach is really low. So an Instagram story ad is much more powerful. So I'll show you the ad that I'm running right now. And you definitely want to be using video. It's way more engaging and you're going to get a lot more people that are going to pay attention to it and swipe up on the post. So I just did this quick video in my own parking garage, made it funny, and then have people doing a call to action. And then you're just going to put in your URL here. So to get your Instagram URL, just go to instagram.com. Then you're going to go to your profile, and then right at the top, you're just going to copy and paste that URL. The call to action, I usually just use learn more. There's other ones that you can do of apply now, listen now, watch more, or any of those things. But just go ahead and use learn now. That's the best one to use. So coming over here into the ad, the ad set, we are going to look at this one. So right now, this one I'm targeting worldwide, but you can also do the US, you can also do the 5 major countries, but if you're just going to do the US, just keep in mind that your cost is going to be a little bit higher because the traffic here is more expensive. But if you target other countries like Europe or Australia or things like that, you're going to get a lot more people seeing your ad because to put content in front of them is a lot cheaper. So right here, I'm doing worldwide. And I'm doing 18 to 35, and this is going to be all men and women, and then we're going to do English because I don't want a bunch of people that are following my account that don't speak English. Now, you want your potential reach to be as large as possible. So you're going to stack all the different interests within one group. You can narrow this if you want to, but that's where you could test things. I've found that just by having the interests all in one major group, you're going to get a lot more people seeing your content. So the number one thing about this is you want to think about your niche. So if you are doing entrepreneurship, so marketing or affiliate marketing or anything like that, you want to make sure that you're targeting people that are interested in those things. If you're doing this for, say, like the dog niche, then you want to make sure that all your targeting interests are around that type of niche. So just make sure that you build out a big enough audience to where it's in the millions of people that are going to see it. And that way you're going to get as many people seeing your content on a daily basis to get them to want to opt in. So, or not opt in, sorry, to go to your Instagram profile. So right here, we're going to target mobile only because you can only see Instagram story ads on your phone. So just do mobile only. You're going to take away all the other platforms and you're only going to be doing Instagram stories. Now, you don't really need to do this, which is only when connected to Wi-Fi. I usually use this when I'm sending people to a landing page. And the reason being is that if I'm sending somebody to a landing page, I want them to be stationary or somewhere connected to Wi-Fi, so that way they spend more time reading it. But since we're only sending them to Instagram, you don't need to do that. Everything else here you can leave the same. You don't need to switch it to landing page views because you're actually sending them to the Instagram profile. So to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to go to create, and we're going to create a new campaign. So let's do Instagram story ads, and I'm just going to put test. And you're going to do traffic. And then your ad set is going to be whatever your niche is. And we're going to create a new one. So we'll do Instagram profile. And then you're going to go to save draft. All right, so like I said, you're going to keep it as traffic. Then we're going to go into the ad set level. And once we're in the ad set, this is where you're going to build out the audience. So I already kind of showed you what I set up for me, but let's do, for example, dog profile, right? So we're going to set the daily budget to $5. And then we're going to do, for this one, let's do the 5 major countries. So we're going to do Australia, Canada, we're going to do Great Britain, I'm sorry, Europe, and then we're going to do United Kingdom, and we'll do New Zealand. All right, so do we have, all right, so we got United States, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, and New Zealand. All right, so depending on your age range of your audience, you know, for dogs, it could be, let's say 40 to, let's do 25. So even right now, without any interest that we've added, we're already at 130 million. But that's not good because that would just be getting shown to everybody. We only want people that are interested in dogs, right? So let's do dogs. And so right here, just with this interest alone, we have 35 million. So we want to make that bigger. And then also, don't forget to put that you only want to target people that speak English. So that'll bring it down a little bit. So, all right. So now that we got dogs, let's go to suggestions. So people that are dog owners, definitely. If we want to do people that like the page, I love dogs, dog lovers club, dog fans, you know, and there's so many different interests in here. So you just want to make it as big as possible. Try to get it over 100 million. So Dogs World, dogs are awesome, life with dogs, and must love dogs. So what you do is you just keep going through here and adding as many interests as possible until you can get your potential reach as large as possible in a sense. So right now we're at 42 million people. Even this audience size could still be good. Now, say you want it to be even more niche. So maybe you're trying to drive traffic to a specific type of profile. Maybe you have a Corgi or a German Shepherd or something like that. So now you want to narrow the audience to people that like, let's say, German Shepherds, right? All right, so now this is going to significantly drop the reach down to 3 million people. So you want to keep building this up as much as possible until you can get to that. But here's the thing. If you're really trying to target people specifically for this, that's not necessarily a bad thing because your links are, or your link clicks are still going to be really low and you're going to get more people coming to the profile. And you can test with this, right? Like maybe we could just add German Shepherd into the core group instead of it being down below. So we'll just do German Shepherd here. And with that, we will remove that as a narrowed audience. So just by adding German Shepherd here, we have an audience of 43 million. So sometimes it's good to narrow, sometimes it's better just to keep everything blocked together because as soon as you narrow an audience, it will take your big core and focus it into one other thing because the way this works is that you have this interest group and then they also have to like that interest group as well. And you can continue to narrow it until like your audience is super small. But when you're running Instagram story ads to get more people to your profile, you want to have your audience as big as possible. So now you're going to go in here to edit placements. Remember, we're going to go to mobile only. And then you're going to get rid of this. You're going to get rid of feed. You're going to get rid of this. And you're going to get rid of Messenger. So that's it for the ad set. And then you're going to go over to your ad. And then once you're in your ad, then you'll go ahead and add your video. Definitely do video. Don't do a photo. And then after that, you want to make sure that it's connected to your Instagram account. You'll go ahead and upload the video and then just get the website URL from Instagram.com. After you type in your profile name, you'll just copy that URL and then you'll paste it here. You don't have to worry about tracking the Facebook pixel or anything like that because you're sending them to the Instagram profile, so it doesn't apply there because you're not sending them to a landing page or anything like that. And other than that, all you need to do then is click publish and you're good to go. So this is something where you want to test. Run this for about 3 days. If after 3 days you're starting to see a lot more people visiting your profile as well as you're getting a lot more followers, you could increase the budget. Just keep in mind that if your link clicks are anything over 0.01, go ahead and kill that ad because you're not going to get it any lower than that. I've seen sometimes when I launch these, like it's costing me like 10 cents a link click. That's not good. You want to get it down to 0.01 and then it can continue to go down from there either by increasing the budget or refining your audience even more. But hopefully you guys like this video. Definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up and I will catch you in the next one.